Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In this bonus episode, we're going to look at what everybody has to say now that Chapter 2 is over and we're about to start Chapter 3. Or, we're in the middle, between chapters. Good winds blow through this old port. Right filthy as it is, dreams still come true here. Once, a great pirate named Cortez wreaked havoc on the seas, you know. People in town still tell stories about that guy. He's like a legend. Wonder if that'll come up later. No matter how much I work, it seems like I'll never get filthy rich. Course, ain't like I got a choice. Gotta work to live, which means... Huff, woof, huff, woof, huff. Out of the way, you dock rat. Move your stinking self. Listen, mate. You'll run into all sorts of trouble if you don't keep your eyes peeled. This is Rogueport, after all. The town's rotten with crooks, thieves, and hooligans. That might have been the same. Who, me? Well, I'm a bit down. My older brother left port just the other day. I wonder how he's doing now. I just hope he comes back in one piece. Yep, the world sure is full of strange and mind-warpingly wonderful places, all right. What's that? Bogley Woods? Huh, never heard of them. I'd love to see him one day. I wonder if that guy changes his dialogue whenever you change chapters. Also, Lumpy's still here. We did give him the money. I guess he doesn't leave until Chapter 2 or Chapter 3 starts, which is interesting. You got plenty of time to give him the money. You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? In this town, the boss of the Robos and Don Pianta are in a nasty turf war. If you want to live long, you'd better either choose a side or stay the heck out of it. I'm looking for this guy who defrauded me. I think this is always the same. Hey, Luigi. Well, I went to Rumble Bump Volcano and got myself a marvelous compass piece. It was an incredible quest. There was danger and all sorts of adventuring. It was pretty nutso, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Yes. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story you wanna hear, bro? Rumble Bump Volcano. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding Continent, I set out for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once I thought I was done for, bro. I may have screamed a bit, to scare them off, you know. But as fate would have it, a blooper named Bloopy heard me shrieking and found me in this one town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now, Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they call him the White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight to Rumble Bump Volcano. This place was all about bubbling lava pools and heat that'd make the sun sweat. And the place was lousy with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. Now, the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a red gem on its forehead. Now, I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak spot. All you, man, I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hucked Bluey up there. And bullseye! The White Torpedo saved the day. That jewel got whacked. It was a critical hit, and that stone statue toppled and crumbled into pieces. Once that was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found. But I got another piece of the marvelous compass and put it in the base. Now the compass pointed west to Plump Belly Village on the Strudel continent. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rogueport to recharge. That's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. And this time, we get to meet Luigi's partner. Here's Bluey. Hey there, I'm Bluey. And this guy's a total liar. Don't listen to him. You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up landing in lava. Lava, man! You think that feels good? Thanks to him, you can stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My pale skin's crispified. I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around with him. You'll pay, Luigi! Yeah, Luigi might not be telling the whole story. Hey, you don't have any good jobs, do you? You know, easy work, incredible pay. Yeah, if you've got easy work that pays a lot, I'm your man. I'm all over that. Keep dreaming, pal. Every time you talk to him, I'm pretty sure his dreams for work just get even more out there. Oh, we already talked to you. You smell that? something smells a little like perfume. Yes, indeedy do. You got someone in your party who wears a lot of perfume, or is that you? It's probably Flurry. X-Nauts terrorizing Boggly Woods have withdrawn. Just what was their motive? Graffiti corner. Whatever happened to that squishy little puny guy? I miss him. Toadette, the animal lover. Aww. It is nice that they actually gave Toadette as much characterization as they could, even though she's not around all that much. Man, yesterday I blew through 300 coins at the parlor. You believe that? But next time I'm gonna win. Just mark my words, man. I've got a system now. It's probably not gonna go how you want. Better quit while you're behind. Oh, this is always the same. That's too bad. Yeah, they don't give everybody new dialogue. Just most people. Just enough to make it worth walking around and trying to find it all. Listen, this is a huge secret, but I gotta get it out. Oh, no, this is the same too. That's too bad. Alright, well, it's still worth coming back here to see how many more coins that guy blew on stuff. Let's see what's going on in the inn. Oi, I used to sail around and run wild in me younger days, but I'm a reformed sailor now. Yeah, that's the same. I know this guy's different. Mean scram! Don't talk to me! My heart's burning for my long-lost love. Oh, where has my beloved actress gone? Why did she forsake me? Yes, Flurry was her name. She was skinny and toned, with a voice like an angel. But she left the bright lights behind and went off to live in peace and quiet. I don't think anything happens if you have Flurry out. I guess we can find out. Yeah, I didn't think so. This guy's just singing his song. Does Podley have anything different to say? Nope. Oh, was that different? No, that's just about the inn. I wonder if Toadsworth says anything different. Let's see. Oh, Master Mario, haven't you found the princess yet? Please don't waste another moment. You must find the princess. You must. Don't remember if that's different. If it was, it wasn't that wildly different. Let's see what's going on the east side of Rogueport. I'm pretty sure we already figured out that nobody back here says anything different, so let's start over here. You want to find Don Pianta? I don't know why you think I'd know something like that. But the Robo Boss, who claims this part of town is his turf, might know. Yeah, Ishnail. He's the Robo Boss, and Don Pianta are his rival criminal heads. So, of course, talking to Ishnail about Don Pianta can be hazardous to your health. Maybe I'll show that in the regular playthrough when we get back to a normal episode. I'm not going to talk to Frankly, I am going to talk to him in the next actual episode. Hey, this area is the turf of Ishnail and the Robo Band of Thieves. The boss is usually hiding out in a back alley that few people can spot. So, I've been thinking, and I think I want to meet the Robo Boss just once. Thing is, I have no idea where the Thieves' hideout is located. None. Rumor has it there's a secret passageway around here, but where could someone fit? Alright, these are all actual hints. Is Gus still in his house? No, he left. So much for guarding his house to make sure nobody got in. I guess the implication is that we have the key so it's safe now? I don't know. There's a secret back there, but I'll wait to show it until we're actually on a regular episode. Some stuff is cool enough or important enough that I want to make sure that even the people who don't care about this extra dialogue get to see it. So let's check out the west side of Rogueport. Got some cooking to do, but that'll wait for later. I'm pretty sure now if you go inside the houses, the dialogue is actually going to start changing based on what chapter you're in. My mom just plays games all day long. She doesn't have a job. She never cleans. It's terrible. That's really dark. Oh. Grr. My wife spends all day in the parlor, so I never get anywhere on my novel. I wish I could have fun, too. I want to go to Glitzville and see the matches. Yeah, that's right. This guy talks about the chapter that you're about to go into. And I'm pretty sure the guy in the Triangle House talks about the chapter you've just finished. I guess I haven't checked to see what the Blue Toad has to say when you've started the new chapter. I could check. I don't think it's different, though. Yet another day dwindles away while I loaf in bed, doing nothing. Oh, guess what? I won first prize in the Happy Lucky Lottery today, but I didn't even go outside. Should have gone to collect my prize. Oh well, I'm already rich anyway, so whatever. Oh, I guess... Oh, you know what? I bet the Toad in the harbor is the one who talks about the place you've just been. Bad memory, I guess. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Madame Flurry! Eek! I'm such a huge fan. I can't believe I saw you here. Ah, so this is a person who has different dialogue for seeing Flurry. What would you have said otherwise? Going to the theater is like my hobby or something. I mean, the reason I like the drama so much is because I live in a town like this. It hasn't been as fun lately since my favorite actress left the stage for good. It's torture for fans like me. Okay, so she does give you a hint that you might get different dialogue for that. Ah, how refreshing. Oh, this is the same. Don't get used to these flowers. We might not be seeing them for very much longer. That's the same. Don Pianta? Are you kidding? Ordinary guys like me never get to meet a guy like him. Even if you were to meet him, there's no telling what he might do to you. If you really, really want to see him, ask the Robbo boss on the east side about him. Yeah, I bet Ishnael will know how to get in touch with Don Pianta. Interesting. This guy I think is the same. Yes. Let's check our lottery, see if we got anything. Do we have enough room? We do. Probably going to be mushroom. But we do need mushrooms. Consolation prize, mushroom. Alright. I actually don't know if anybody on the train platform has different dialogue, so let's go find out. Let's see. I think it is different. I tell you... Oh, no, that's the same. Yeah, that is the same. Alright, well, in that case, I think I'm going to meet you guys in Petalburg. Here we are in Petalburg. I included a little bit of footage of the first attack badge just so you could see how that works. It's pretty self-explanatory. I want to have an adventure like you guys. Actually, I even went to Hooktail Castle once. And you know what? The drawbridge over the moat was busted. I couldn't get in. How did you guys manage to get across that moat with the drawbridge broken, huh? Well, he said he wanted an adventure, and he went and did it. So, it's true that you guys defeated Hooktail? Wow, I'm sorry I doubted you. But really, do you blame me? I mean, you're so skinny. You're wafer thin. Ha ha. I am fairly certain this guy's dialogue never changes. Yes. Oh, no, that was different. It's yet another fine day, but that just means I'll be longing for blessed rain. You could always move, you know. Ah! Darn it! I always have a little trouble with this bridge. There we go. I've been playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door like crazy lately. I wasn't sure at first, but that game is awesome. I just beat it, every chapter. Totally cool ending. I loved it. So worth the money. Think there'll be a sequel? If not, I hope they make a Paper Luigi game. Yeah, I bet that'd be awesome too. I bet it would be awesome. I would play a Paper Luigi game. I don't think General White over here ever has anything different to say. Oh, oh, this is different. Wait, no, maybe it's not. Oh, is that so? Hooktail is toast, huh? I guess that's a good thing. Although, well, I've heard that Hooktail had lots of dragon friends. Yeah. And I've heard they're all much, much meaner and more powerful than Hooktail. So what do you think? You shaking now or what? Ha! Psych. Served. I like this guy. I'm glad I'm taking this journey because I've never seen most of this dialogue myself. This town is very peaceful. Yes, and that is why there are so many flowers. But I've heard there are places in the world where no flowers bloom. I could never forgive myself if I did nothing to try to bring flowers to such places. That is why I shoot out spores as often as I can. It is my civic duty. Yeah, there certainly are places like that, like Antarctica, say. You know, I've been worrying about the mayor lately. He's been so darn forgetful. But he says he's always been forgetful. Yeah, ever since he was a kid, he says. I guess I never should have worried, right? Seriously, what a waste of brain power. But now that I think about it, maybe I'm getting forgetful. Now I'm worried about me. It just happens with age. It'll happen to all of us at some point. Let's grab one of these while we're here. Come back! Let's check in on the good mayor. See how he's doing. Eh? Who's that? Who's there? What do you want? You dirty thief, I'll poke you but good. Come get some. Oh, if it isn't Murphy. Have you been, Murphy? I'm good as ever. Got my health? and my long, long life. Yeah, he does seem to be doing fine. If anything, I think it's his eyes that are going. I hope Koops is doing well. I'm awfully worried. Well, let's see what happens if we bring him out. Koops! I know you can do it. Prove yourself and then hurry home to me. No matter where it is you go, son, just know that your old Koopa's rooting for you. And let's see if yep, that's different. Take care of young Koops, will you, Mario? I'm looking forward to the day my boy comes home a full-grown Koopa. Hey, Mario, you're Luigi's older brother, right? That's so cool! I mean, you're cool too and all, but I just think Luigi is the greatest. Lots of Luigi fans out here. Thanks to you, it'll be calm here again. Of course, peace and quiet is bad for business. Nobody goes in that shop anymore. The business world is a rough place, man. Hey, buy some items once in a while. The guy in the shop sure would appreciate it. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that running a shop out here was that difficult. Koopli tries to play it off, but he's actually worried sick over what'll happen to Koops. He should know, though. Don't judge a person. No, don't judge a Koopa by its shell. Let's see. Do we have dialogue here? No. Well, that's it for Petalburg. I'll see you guys in the Great Tree. Since I forgot to talk to the Punies after we finished Chapter 2, I decided to take us here first. We'll be all right, Mario. Good luck with your search for the crystal stars. I'll be happy to pontificate for you anytime you like. Take care, Big Stash Man. I can't wait to see you again, Mr. Mario. Here we are at the tree. Let's see what everybody's got going on. Welcome to the Great Tree. By which I mean tourists are not allowed inside. Sorry. Well, we're hardly your standard tourist, I would say. Well, that's a Puny, all right. Look, I'm totally sorry, Mario. Punio and those guys are the only ones I can recognize. Well, fair enough, I suppose. Oh, that little Punio. He's always so darn squishy-washy. That's the Puny Elder. She's ancient, but actually peppier than everyone else. No need to worry about her. She'll live to be 150, griping and nagging all the way. More nagging by the old hag. When will it ever stop? That's Punio of the Punies. He sure is a hard-working little fella, huh? Don't you just want to cheer him on? I always root for the underdog. Oh, okay, so I guess that is the same after that changes that one time. That's Petunia of the Punies. She's Punio's little sister. I hope they can all live peacefully together now, don't you? Petunia actually has something kind of special to do, but we're not going to do it until a real episode, so let's just talk to her for now. Aw, Punio's always getting in trouble with the Elder. It's no fun for me. Hey, Mario, can't you play with me instead? Sorry, too busy. That's so cheap, Mario. Cheater. That wasn't any fun at all. And she will jump forever. Petunia has a collection of many beautiful eggs. I wonder where she found them all. I want eggs, too. That's a Puny. You know what I wonder? Why are they called Punies? Because they're... Oh, right. The rest of the Punies are sort of scattered around throughout the tree. I know there's some in here, but I'm not 100% sure where all of them are. This bubble pool is incredible. I bet even you could float, Mario. Indeed we can. That's a Puny. Yeah, his name is, let's see, Punifred. Alright, fine, that was just a guess. Does she have unique dialogue for all of them? Being wrapped in a layer of bubbles is so soothing. The stress just fades away. All of my stresses. Oh, Petuni, why not me? Why not me? You say you don't see me differently than the others, but you do. You hate me. That's a Puny. I wonder how long Punies live, anyway. I mean, generally, smaller creatures don't live as long as larger ones, but... maybe we shouldn't think too much about that. That's not always true. When it comes to dogs, little dogs are known for living a lot longer than big dogs. Let's see. If I can't find any Punies, then I will just cut away until I do. Here are some by the cage. There must be some way we can use this cage without getting locked in. That's a Puny, and his name is as follows. Oh, Mario, are you kidding? They all look exactly the same to me. I feel awful. Shh, keep it down. Oh, it's Mr. Mustache. The Jabbies are up ahead. They haven't built a fortress in a while, and they've been calm, which is ominous. I just encountered some Jabbies a little bit ago, and they all said hi. I guess they aren't all bad. That's a Puny. Look, I already told you I can't tell them apart except for Punio and his friends. If you got to know him, maybe you would. That's Puniper of the Punies. This guy just needs to stop whining and do what's right. I mean, he's huge. When you got a big bod, you gotta step up and take charge. If we come in here, we can see the Jabbies. Yikes, it's Mario. Don't pick on me. That's what he looks like he wants to say. I love these guys. They're so derpy. That's a Jabby. Those stingy-looking beaks on Jabbies are kind of scary. Getting stung is not cool. So now, I wonder if the Jabbies have unique tattles or if she can't tell them apart either. I'm sorry we were used by those outsiders. We've learned from our mistake. Oh, it is different. That's a Jabby. It doesn't seem like they've been fighting with the Punies at all lately. Sweet. Oh, this is great. There is so much dialogue in here. My goodness. Ah, I'm so busy, so busy. Life isn't easy for us Jabbies. No, sir. That's a Jabby. I can't tell one from another, though. I'm sure they can tell themselves apart. I guess that's a repeated gag for everything. That tiny pink-topped puny girl is so cute. Everybody loves Petuni. That's a Jabby. The Punies are pretty weird, but boy, so are the Jabbies. I mean, what do they eat? I don't know, pollen from those bushes over there? Where'd Jabble go? Did he sneak back to the shop? I wonder if that's your hint that Jabble's back there. That's a Jabby. They have wings, but they just scuttle around the ground. Is that considered walking? I want to jab that chubby Puny right in the belly. Oh, Puniper might deserve that. I think he's still pretty suspicious of these guys. Oh, oops, that was the wrong button. That's Jabby. And that's all you need to know, smart guy. Well, that's not right. Maybe they have personalities too. This door is amazing, isn't it? What do you call stuff like this? High tech? But you know, that pipe there is even more impressive. How's it work, anyway? That's a Puny. A Puny is a Puny is a Puny. Bet that's not what they'd say if you asked. When I see a Puny orb, I just want to squish it so badly, I can't help myself. I mean, it's just so squishy. Know what I mean? I can't help it. It says, squish me. You have any plans that involve a squishy orb, Mario? Gee, that's too bad. That's a Puny. What else can I tell you? Boy, that guy Puniper, he really, really likes Petuni. In fact, the other day I saw him gazing out at Petuni from the shadows of the woods. Huh? What was I doing? I was hiding in the shadows gazing at Petuni. Duh! Oh, sweet, sweet Petuni, you are so adorable. It's getting a little creepy now. That's a Puny. Hey, what is that thing on top of their heads anyway? It's so weird. I swear, I just can't figure these little things out. I met a Jabby baby here earlier, and the little guy gave me a mushroom. But I wonder if that mushroom was... Nah, never mind. He wouldn't. That's a Puny. Yep, sure is. Look, what's wrong with just leaving it at that? No good, huh? At least she knows. Ooh, whoa, what was that? This shop is inconspicuous, so it's great for hiding. I'm gonna just camp here. Huh? They're all gone? All those bad guys? All that stuff I did. I guess I've kind of lost face as an informant. That's Pungry of the Punies. He seems to be friends with Pungent, as far as I can tell. I guess they avoided any trouble with the X-Nauts by holding up in here. And here we are at the shop. Unfortunately, I don't believe Jabble is in here. But maybe all that dialogue is a way to tip players off to check another time if they missed him this time. Jabby's up ahead. I want to go deeper into the tree. They can't be that tough. Don't worry, they're friendly now. Oops, forgot something. That's a Puny. So what do you think that noise is that Punies make when they walk anyway? Is that noise coming from their bodies? And if so, which part? And why? Isn't that the part that everybody says is like super adorable, the squishy sounds? Huh? A bully? Don't worry. That's Jabby. They always make that weird face like, huh? What did I do? What? You can actually tell what they're thinking? Get out! I wonder if we can tell or if that's just a guess. You know, that guy Crump who fooled us, his feet just reeked like you read about. That's a Jabby. I guess they've lived in the Great Tree for a while, too. Too bad they hate punies. It doesn't seem like they do anymore, though. Mario, what do you do for a living, anyway? Is there any money in princess saving? Probably lots. That's a jabby. Why do you think they don't get along with the punies? I just gotta know. Like I said, it sounds like that might be behind them now. I want to talk to that puny with the spots, but how? That would be Petunie. I bet a lot of them are really nice if you get to know them. Or not. Yeah, or yes. What should I play today? That's Jabby, alright. Let me see. I think this might be Jabula. Or was it Jaboobity? I just realized somebody, I think downstairs by the shop, actually spelled Jabby wrong. I think it was spelled with an IE. Yep, there's still enemies in the tree, by the way. Oops, I missed a Dizzy Dial back here. Oops, looks like we left the puny orb down here. You can actually come get it back, and then it'll just live in your inventory forever. There's no more punies in the tree, so I'm going to meet you down in Rogueport Underground. Here we are in our last stop, the Rogueport Underground, accessible from the west side. Some of these guys have the same. Was that the same? Oh, I get it. You're trying to open that giant doorway down there, aren't you? What do you think is behind that thing, huh? Some of these guys say the same thing. This mouse will always say the same thing. This guy is actually fairly important. Yo, Eddie the Mask here, sports fan extraordinaire. Know about stylish moves? Just press A with perfect timing during an attack to pull off a stylish move. If you do it right, the crowd will go nuts, and some attacks have multiple ones. Each attack has different timing for stylish moves, but I'll share one with you. Right after you hammer an enemy, try pressing A. Sound hard? Well, it ain't easy. That's why you gotta practice, yo. So now this guy has given us the stylish commands for both our standard jump and standard hammer attack. Oh, a visitor, eh? Hey man, this dude knows everything. Okay, you said that already. And also, this guy doesn't say anything different, which is disappointing. The little pink bob-omb. I don't think this guy does either. Yeah, this is all the same. Wonky, however, will have some new things to say. If you pay me 5 coins, I suppose I can tell you about the Charmer. Alright, we'll pay. You know, there's a Charmer named Merlee down here somewhere. If you get her to charm you, you'll get good stuff in battle. Not only that, but she's a total babe. Old Wonky would love to get a date with her. I'm serious, you have to check her out sometime. Well, we know that already, but I suppose if somebody hadn't thought to do that, or thought maybe they didn't want to mess around with it, now they know that it's a good thing. Let's hear about the Trouble Center. There's a place called the Trouble Center on the east side of Rogueport. People who need help write little notes on the board in there. And if you help them out, they give you a reward. They give you a reward of some sort. Oh, Wonky hears that some of those rewards are pretty tasty, my friend. Well, we knew that already. There is actually a secret in the Trouble Center, but I guess I'll have to show you that myself. Let's hear about the mysterious troops. I've gotten word of a strange group skulking about Rogueport recently. They wear masks and weird costumes with an X on the front. Talk about kooky. And they're always huddled together mumbling about some treasure. I've even heard that they unearthed some shiny stone down here. Weird. Well, we know all about that, don't we? Let's hear about the Pianta Parlor. There's a game center on the west side of Rogueport run by Don Pianta. There's a hidden game there that few people know about. Only members are allowed to play this special game. Well, that's what Old Wonky hears. If you want to try it, you'll have to find a member's card somewhere. Well, we'll do that later. We have a member's card, but we'll do it later. Let's find out about spin panels. I've told you about this, but this would be how you'd find out. Do you know about these spin panels scattered around the world? When you spin jump a spin panel, it bumps a star piece right out of the ground. Score! Problem is, they look just like regular flooring, so it's hard to tell. There's actually one right in front of me, so give it a shot, why don't you? That there is. And I'm pretty sure this is the first time you can come here since getting the boots, unless you want to leave the Great Tree for some reason. I guess that's best since I have no new stuff to tell, but I can tell you what I told you before, and I won't even charge you for it. So now he's just going to repeat himself. He doesn't get that many new tips between chapters, but he does get some that might be very useful. Like that spin panel thing? That's a very nice thing to know, especially if you like trading star pieces for badges. The last thing I'm going to do is a little bit of item management, because we've got a ton of stuff thanks to that badge we've got on. So let's see, what don't we need, first of all? Don't need 2 of those, we need exactly 1 of those. Let's see, don't need any tasty tonics. They don't really do all that much. They're not that good. If you have to get rid of a status, you might as well just use Sweet Treat instead, because then you can also get HP back. 5 coins per Volt Shroom isn't terrible. They're not that useful, especially now especially if you have Zap Tap. I'm also going to sell that Sleepy Sheep. We don't need it. Sleep is not that great of a status in this game. It was very good in the original Paper Mario, but here it doesn't work very often, and even if it does work, the enemies wake up if you hit them. Let's see, 7 more slots. Store that. Store both of those. Okay. What else? Oh, you definitely store that. Don't need that right now. And I'm sure there's some stuff that we can probably take with us. Let's see, what could be good in here? Most of the stuff I'm saving for cooking, we can definitely sell that. Let's see. Yeah, most of this is cooking stuff. I don't think we need that many turtley leaves. I'm just going to sell this mystery. Actually, no. I'll cook with it next episode. Maybe at the beginning of the next episode. We don't need these fire flowers. I'm just going to take them. I'm trying to think if we need... We need 1 to cook, I think. I'll keep 2 just in case. But we might as well just use them, honestly. They're going to be outclassed pretty much right around now, because enemies are going to have too much health, but that's okay. We'll just use them. And with that, we have come to the end of the bonus episode. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time where we continue the story. Bye-bye!